Well, good morning to you all. There's our car looking pristine as we head to the Styrian Mountains. It is Monday, you know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 83 of our F123 Mighty Career Mode with Team Chaseliner. And it is time for the Austrian Grand Prix, which returns this season after a couple of years away. But it is nice to see the simple. It looks simple, that circuit. Trust me, it is anything but simple. If you like the content you see today, don't forget to consider hitting that like button. Also consider that subscribe button. Goes a long way to helping the channel and tells YouTube, you know, you should be promoting me just that little bit more. There is our facility. Everything is practically bought over there. We're looking all good there. Haas and Alfa Romeo are starting to inch towards the front of the field, which I think you'd all agree we'd love to see that for a bit of... bit more oomph. 96 rated Callie. Explain why she's only got a handful of points. Explain. See, Jackie has 146 and she's leading Lewis Hamilton, followed by Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, Lando Norris, George Russell, Liam Lawson, Sergio Perez, Oscar Piastri and Esteban Ocon, your top 10. Callie, same car, better rated, only 13 points. And 4 drivers yet to score: Guan Yu Zhou, Felipe Drugovich, Nick De Vries and Logan Sargent. Explain. Somebody explain that. Anyway, practice and qualified with the girls. My voice is starting to go, which means I've been recording for way too long. And we'll see you on the start line for the Austrian Grand Prix sprint race.
Fuel management, it's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Perez, Russell, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, the governess, Leclerc, Verstappen, Gasly, Stroll, Liam Lawson, Mayer, Ocon, Drugovich, Bottas, Magnussen, Joe, Tsunoda, Albon, Sargent, and Nick De Vries rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We will soon find out.
Yeah. Not good in the qualifying. I had a feeling it would happen, but unfortunately that feeling came to a roost as one of my brothers is deciding that the cat is getting in the way of his bath. Then again, it's a cat, it's always going to get in the way of bath. But it's fine. It's fine. We're going to try and do our best here from P7 to try and limit the damage in the sprint race as we go to the 5 red lights here for the Austrian sprint here in season number 4. The return of the Red Bull Ring. Is it going to be a good one? Well, lights out of the way we go, and that McLaren of Norris just didn't get away at all off the line, and Jackie always screaming ahead to P4, P3. How tight was that gap? How tight was that gap she went in? She's now all over the track defending from George Russell. That's going to end in tears, probably. There again, it is George Russell. It's always going to end in some form of tears as she heads down to turn number 4 for the first time. This is where her car is actually better for some reason. I don't know what it is, I don't know why. It just is seemingly better, which is rather worrying if you ask me. Yes, you are hearing that I'm a bit groggy. I've not just woke up. It's the first recording of the day. I'll warm. Oh, I don't know where she was going, but that was not. Oh my God! The car just tried to break loose on the exit of turn 10. That is not the way that we're going to end this session as we head through turn 1, and George Russell is still there. Is still there, folks, and hopefully now that she's put a bit of breathing room between the pair of them, they'll go away. But we got Norris and Russell side by side up to turn 3. to the young British Lions on key here. And who's going to get the better of that? It's Mercedes versus Mercedes powertrain. Down to turn 4. Felipe Drugovich has got past Yuki Tsunoda. We'll have a look at that in a second. And I think Lando's going to get the man. So let's have a look at this here on Valtteri Bottas with Guan Yu Zhou all over the back of him. I think Drugovich is going to get Zhou here with your simple block into turn 1. No, sorry, Drugovich was ahead of Tsunoda. I do apologise. I think they're going to be side by side into turn 3, and that's how Drugovich is going to take the position. Yeah, Drugovich around the outside of Tsunoda in turn 3. That's how you take that position back. But moving on to lap number 3, and Callie is starting to make some moves here as she eyes up Max Verstappen into turn 3. Got P11 for the moment. Will she keep that? We'll have to wait and see, because Verstappen around the outside of turn 3 has got the momentum going, and Callie has now slipped back, which is unfortunate. As who are we looking at here? We're looking at Guan Yu Zhou chasing down his teammate Valtteri Bottas. DRS has popped wide open. It's going to be Zhou around the outside of Bottas for P16. I hope this race isn't going to be just concentrated on these guys. I'd like to see some more of the guys up at the front of the field. Now here's Jackie onto lap number 4 through turn 1. Oh, not the best turn 1. She got a little loose going there on the outside on the curb there. Lando Norris is well. There's no room there, Lando. Oh my God! I told you there was no room, and we're going to see this on board. There's just no room. Yeah, she got way loose in turn 1, way too far to power. There's no room there. There's no room there. There is no room there, and you have just wiped 2 cars out. George Russell's going to have a fantastic view of this. Through turn 1. Yeah, so Jackie's put the move on him there. That's there's just no room there. He's gone off the track to make the move, and now George is almost in the air, and that's a retirement. P22 in the race. Oh, this is going to be a chore.
Let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. This result narrows the gap between our championship leader and the rest of the standings. Well, that wraps up sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted from the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Well, at least Callie got a point. Callie got something from the race. I don't know what it was, but she got a point. Lewis Hamilton wins the main race. Oh, boy. Oh well, last the first challenge at the Red Bull Ring with the OPF1
It's race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. We are just a few moments away from lights out, and our drivers thinking about navigating the Niki Lauda curve, as it was renamed in 2019, in memory of one of Formula One's most beloved figures. 700 metres above sea level, 10 corners, and one of the shortest laps of the season. 2.6 miles, with some good overtaking opportunities, but you've got to get the braking right into turn 1 and turn 3. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Russell, Sainz, Gasly, Verstappen, Mayer, Liam Lawson, Stroll, Ocon, Magnussen, Bottas, Zhou, Drugovich, Tsunoda, Albon, De Vries, Sargent, the governess, Leclerc, and Lando Norris starts from the back of the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race.
Oh, well, you get to be treated now. It's going to be well, it's not quite going to be a last to first challenge because Jackie's P20 and not P22. Not sure how George Russell didn't get DNF from his accident, because George Russell was up in the air in the sprint race. But it is what it is as we get ready to go for the 5 red lights here at the Austrian Grand Prix. The lights are out and away we go. On board, Jackie, for once instead of seeing outboard. Oh my God, what a start. That is a start out of the gods. She's free wide into turn 1 with Joe and Stroll. And that is just that is why she is the queen of the starts right there. Absolutely insane from the woman there. Now she's already up to, excuse me, Callie. Oh, she's off the track there. Might have been, oh, she's off the track there as well. There's track limit violations going on literally everywhere you look. She is a woman on a mission today. We mean she's a woman on a mission. And that mission involves finishing as far ahead of Lando Norris as possible, because what Lando did in the main race was out of order. And when we say out of order, we mean completely out of order. In fact, look at Leclerc and Norris, who are at the back of the field, where they haven't even got past, well, Norris hasn't got past Drugovich yet, and Leclerc hasn't gone past Nick de Vries, slower than the slow thing. So what does that say, as Russell and Gasly are side by side fighting up at the front? Ocon and Albon are fighting. Leclerc has now got past Nick de Vries. I have an itch going where I don't exactly need an itch. Then again, it is an itch. That's what is needed. There you go. Now, how's Jackie going to get up to Liam Lawson order? Dum-dum. She'll get there, but, I mean, look at this. Look at it. We got Gasly, Russell, and Lawson all fighting each other. I think Jackie's side by side practically with Liam Lawson. She's past Liam Lawson. We didn't even see that. Hey, Mr. Austrian Director, do you want to pay attention, please? Oh, she might not be about to get past there, and Stroll and Callie Mayer are side by side near her as well. Absolutely incredible. Anyway, let's go back to, well, let's not go back to some of the action. Let's go on to lap number 3, and finally, Nick de Vries, slower than the slow thing. He's going to find himself at the back of the field, side by side with Lando. Although Nick's got DRS, Nick de Vries is about to do an overtake, folks. There you go. You've seen it all now in a video. And I mean, when I say you have seen it all, you have absolutely seen it all. Excuse me. Don't ever anyone tell me that you haven't actually seen it all. Now you have seen it all. Nick de Vries passing someone on the track as Alex Albon and Esteban Ocon. Wow, that was a little easier than it actually needed to be there from Esteban Ocon passing Alex Albon. But side by side, we've got Charles Leclerc making moves here on Yuki Tsunoda. As Norris is, well, that's Norris and Nick de Vries still fighting each other out there, and moves Leclerc up to P17. Now over to lap, a little later onto the lap, it looks like George Russell has caught up to Verstappen. Verstappen seems to be, oh my God, that was a little easier than it needed to be into turn 9. George Russell passing Max Verstappen with the greatest of ease as we head up to turn 1. And you'll love to see it. And now Leclerc is all over the back of Alex Albon. I'm going to take my shirt off. Sorry for saying that, guys, but I am hot. I am running hot at the moment, which is not good. Especially seeing as how I've got a big work shift coming this Sunday. But that's fine with me, as Leclerc round the outside of Ocon on lap number 4. And I think, sorry, not Ocon, Albon. And Logan Sargent's now about to get past his teammate, and there you go. Alex Albon loses 2 places in the matter of seconds as we jump to Jackie, almost telling us what the name of the French dude was that made Pierre Gasly's gearbox was. That was a bit late on the dollar shot. Oh, that was just absolutely late on the brakes. Give Pierre the old shoulder and see you later. Bye-bye, God bless. Move her up into P7. You love seeing that. Now, Lando is going to get past Yuki Tsunoda into turn 9 here. Easy as you like. Easy as you like there. Look at the distance he put on Yuki even before we got there. Now Jackie, she's got Verstappen in front of her, but she's also got the man chasing her down, and Jackie around the outside of Verstappen. And Gasly around the outside of Verstappen. Verstappen was caught with his boxers around his ankles there. That's not a thought you need first thing in the morning, but there you go. You've all got that thought in your head. As we go to who we go into here, we're going to Esteban Ocon passing Kevin Magnussen before we get to turn 1. That is for P14. Great move there from the Frenchman, but here comes the Great Dane back on the Frenchman. No, he's not going to get there, I think, as we cut away to the 2 Williams cars. Logan Sargent leading. Yes, you are hearing right. Logan Sargent hearing leading Alexander Albon. Oh, Sargent's locked it up. Sargent's felt the pressure. And Alex Albon goes through. I think we're about to see a few others go through. There goes Lando. He's around the outside. In fact, Lando may even go for a bit of contact between Lando and Albon. Good friends off the track, but that was a bit naughty there from Lando's part. Will Lando now is going to go around the outside of turn 4. You watch this. You watch. There you go. What a move. Lando Norris taking advantage of a situation that didn't need to be taken advantage of. As speaking of situations that didn't need to be taken advantage of, Callie Mayer up the inside of turn 10. Well, she tried to. On Liam Lawson order. Dum-dum. He's got Hollywood Stroll right behind her. And that is P9 for Callie. Lawson's just lost 2 positions because he's now down to P11 because Stroll did the same move that Callie did. Just a little bit better as we look at Valtteri Bottas now up at the back of Liam Lawson order. Dum-dum. Everyone's liking Lawson order. Dum-dum. I think that's why they love my career modes that week. Oh my god, hello, Oscar Piastri. Oscar Piastri up for a fight for the lead here of the Austrian Grand Prix. And I know somewhere in Ashchurch for Tewkesbury, there's a big smile on a big face of a goose. Because he sees Piastri. Oh, but he might, that smile might be disappearing into a few curse words. Because Carlos Sainz around the outside of Oscar Piastri. And the smooth operator into P2, and now we're going over to lap number 6 now, as Oscar Piastri is hunting down everyone. In fact, no, he's now lost out to Sergio Perez. Piastri is going backwards and backwards quickly, but Piastri keeps P3 for the moment around the outside of Perez. Will Perez come back into turn 3? I don't think he's going to, but Carlos Sainz is the man on the move at the moment around the outside of Lewis Hamilton and moved the smooth operator into the race lead. Hello? Where's that one come from all of a sudden? Oh my god, look at this mess. Lawson order, dum-dum. Seems to be going backwards as Valtteri Bottas is now up into P12. Valtteri Bottas doing Valtteri Bottas F1 Manager 23 things. If you know, you know. And speaking of if you know, you know, I think Esteban Ocon's about to put Liam Lawson in the mud, although Lawson round the outside of turn 1 should keep that for the moment. And we say for the moment because, look, it's getting messy back here. We got Kevin Magnussen and Charles Leclerc back here as we're still side by side into turn 3. Esteban Ocon and Liam Lawson. Oh, that's going to be Ocon's place, I think. I think Kevin Magnussen's defending for his life against Leclerc. He certainly is. I don't know how he's managing that, but he certainly is managing that there as we now look at the battle for last place between Yuki Tsunoda and Nick De Vries. Slow to the slow thing. But we saw one earlier. I'm hardly believing my eyes now. We're going to see another one. There you go. That is Nick De Vries passing Yuki Tsunoda. Nick De Vries has passed someone on track, ladies and gentlemen. Let that imagery sink in just for the moment. And I say just for the moment. As we go to we're coming to start lap number 8, and we got Magnussen and Leclerc still side by side with each other. How much longer is Leclerc going to be stuck behind this man? Because Lando Norris is coming, and he is coming very quickly. I think Leclerc's got him now around the outside of turn 1. Great move from the Monegasque driver. As who we look at? We're looking at how the 2 Alfa Romeos found themselves in P11 and P12. I have no idea how that has happened, but somehow it's managed to happen. Jackie's just checking Jackie's progress. She's 6 seconds behind George Russell for some insane, bizarre reason. She's going to need help, I think, and help in the form of maybe a safety car. That would not go down too badly around these parts. Speaking of not going down too badly, I think Lewis Hamilton's had enough of staring at the back of that Italian gearbox, and he wants to get into back into the race lead. Oscar Piastri, Sergio Perez now. George Russell starting to join the party in the back of the field there. You can just make him out in there. Don't know how he's up there, but thank you very much. There's Lewis Hamilton. We're off into the distance, and we'll be seeing you later. Back to this fight between Kevin Magnussen and Charles Leclerc, but I think he's going to have problems in taking over Charles Leclerc, because here comes Lando. Here comes cheeky Lando around the outside of turn 3 on the Great Dane, and move Lando into P16. But that Ferrari and that McLaren are making moves now. Jackie, we haven't seen much of Jackie, but she has been absolutely defending for her life. Oh, that's a little deep. Oh, that's a little loose as well. And that's Verstappen off. That's no, not again. Not again. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you not again. Serious. Like, are you serious? You really do have to be kidding me here, don't you, game? On board with Gasly, what happened here? So Jackie's obviously gone a little deep into 4. She's gone very loose out of 4. She's forced Verstappen off the track. Not even I know. Did Verstappen give her a helping hand? Did she just get on the power too much? We'll get a better view of it from here. So, yeah, deep into turn 4, then loose. Verstappen around the outside. She's obviously put Verstappen off the track. I think that might have been her own doing there. Let's have a look from the rear wing. We might be able to hear something. Everything looks cool and calm and composed here. Then for some reason, let me look at the overspeed that Verstappen has got. You shouldn't be that much faster with DRS open. So yeah, she got tight then loose. I think she just got on the power too much. Trying to recover Verstappen, and that is another long walk back to the garage. No points from Austria.
Brilliant stuff from McLaren today. What a superb victory. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance. So let's review the drivers' standings. This result narrows the gap between our championship leader and the rest of the standings. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Oscar Piastri gets my vote today.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who's joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Yeah, no points from Austria. Oscar Piastri won the main race, so I imagine that smile will be back on a certain Goose's face after seeing that. But yeah, Lewis Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, Sergio Perez, George Russell, Callie got up to P6. Great from Callie. Verstappen off in the gravel and still finished P7. How? Lando finished P8 from the back of the grid, then Stroll and Leclerc. But I think that right there shows the fundamental problem with this game. That we should not be being beaten in speed by that Red Bull. We have the same performance. How it's accelerated that much faster with DRS is ridiculous. And you tried DRS and it feels like you're standing still. Seriously. And then the traction correct. No. I'm glad that this is going to be my last season of my team. I'm really glad that this is going to be my last season of live team that we do. Anyway, let's go to the end wrap up. Well, as weekends go, that probably couldn't have gone any worse. Sprint race, feature race, nul point. Null. 0. Niche. 9. Lea. Nout. The square root of Jack. Yep. That sounds just about right, doesn't it? Oh well, what do you do, girls? I don't know what was going on there with all them drivers. Let's do some training for Callie. It's the French Grand Prix next, isn't it? Yes, we do France, whereas F1 Manager will do Britain. We don't really need any of them. Let's just take it anyway. Take the additional resource points and run for the hills. That's always a good suggestion for everyone. That all looks good. That all looks good. That all looks good. Yep, no damage to anything there, which is fantastic. Sponsors are happy. Callie's happy. And yeah. That's all that needs to be said, really. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not already done so. Playlists are appeared all around. Go check out some more Rockstar Pool 69 content at your viewing pleasure. But in the meantime, stay safe, be kind to each other. You can't be kind, be quiet. No place in the world you can't be kind to people. We'll see you tomorrow for F1 Manager. See how Valtteri and Guan Yu get on around Austria. And we'll see you on Wednesday to see if we can bounce back around the French Grand Prix.